Let me break it down to you. Coding is dead. Do not learn it anymore. I've been seeing this shit all over the internet. People says coding is future proof and others say it's dead. So who should you believe? So I brought my coffee, did my research, and found out that this wasn't a joke. I'm gonna ask you a question. Will computers be there in 20 years? Will websites be there in 20 years? If your answer is no,
stop it. Get some help.
and if your answer is yes, which probably is, then you got a point. Let me explain. Your fridge has a software. Your smartwatch has a software. Basically, everything in your house nowadays have a software. And if coding is dead, then your life would likely to be sucks. So the real question is, will developers lose their jobs because of low code and no code tools? First, let me ask Jeffrey. Jeffrey, what do you think about that?
Well, according to me, there is a platform that actually gonna replace software developers. WordPress and Shopify already making you awesome websites without coding.
What the f, dude? I can't believe I have to explain this to you. Let me explain. First of all, Shopify is just an e-commerce website maker that gives you pre-coded templates, so you can make a store out of them. Also, WordPress is not an awesome website maker because of its limitations, so people often use it for blogging, not for any crazy applications. Because, you know, it's pretty good at adding some text on a website. And just for your knowledge, WordPress doesn't have special SEO superpowers, and it restricts web developers and designers. Companies also hate it because it's complex and slow, or they dislike its dependency on third-party plugins, which makes it even slower.
There's a lot of game engines that makes you games without even a line of code, like Game Maker Studio.
You mean this? I had enough with you, Jeffrey. Get back to your game. So, why people talk about the death of coding? Let me explain. It's because how much low code and no code tools has improved. Just like Amazon's Honey Code, which can make you applications without any code. Of course, it's just basic applications, but it's not gonna stay basic applications forever. And there's a big chance that it will make impressive applications in the future. But should you be worried? Well, let's find out. 1. No-code tools need developers to be maintained, so developers are always ahead. 2. These tools is way too far when it comes to compete with real software developers. For example, WordPress has been there since 2003 and it still sucks and most of us hates it. Now we know that the world need real developers instead of just tools that makes the application. But you might ask yourself a question, is AI gonna be able to write code instead of you? Well, the answer is yes and no. Yes, because of some tools like GitHub Copilot, Tab9, Kite, but no, because the AI itself cannot write code without you telling him what to write. And after that, you have to edit what it wrote. So, if by any chance AI was able to write code and eventually replace developers, it's gonna need developers to improve and maintain the tools. So yes, my friend, you're not gonna be replaced anytime soon. So if you're learning to code, just keep going, because the chances of replacing software developers by AI is low for now. Now we're getting into the dark truth. Let's talk about the future. In the future, AI might really replace developers. It's already writing code, so cannot we expect it to write a whole application on its own? Well, I don't think so. According to Armando, tools like GitHub Copilot do have the potential to automate code development, but AI isn't gonna take away the jobs of developers. Instead, a system based on a program synthesis can be used to automate the easy and less complex part of code, while the developers focus on complex tasks. So, what's the conclusion? Well, you're not gonna be replaced by AI. Point is, AI is going to help you code in a faster way and be more productive. That's it. And if it's gonna replace us, it's not gonna be anytime soon. And yup, so now you know if coding is really dead or not. So don't forget to leave a like. Tell me what do you think about it in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.